3 years of marriage, and my husband never touched me. Every night I wondered what was wrong with me. I blamed my appearance, my personality, even my faith. But when I uncovered the truth, I realized I had sacrificed the best years of my life to a lie that was never my fault. This condensed version follows the key events and emotional arc of the original story. My name is Grace, and I was only 24 when I married Nathan, a quiet, respected man from our church. He was everything my family prayed for. He was polite, hardworking, deeply religious, and never once crossed my boundaries while we dated. Everyone admired his patience and believed I had found the perfect husband. I believed it too. I walked down the aisle convinced I was about to begin the happiest chapter of my life. But our wedding night ended with disappointment instead of celebration. Nathan smiled nervously and said he was exhausted after the ceremony. He promised tomorrow would be different. Tomorrow became next week, then next month, and eventually another year. Every time I tried to talk about it, he insisted he had a medical condition and begged me to be patient. Because I loved him, I believed every word. As the months passed, I stopped blaming him and started blaming myself. I bought prettier clothes, tried to look more attractive, and cried silently beside the man who never reached for me. Friends kept asking when we planned to have children, while my mother worried something was wrong with me. I lied to everyone because admitting the truth felt too humiliating. From the outside, we looked like the perfect couple. Inside our home, we lived like strangers. Everything changed after I confided in a coworker who refused to believe Nathan's excuses. She encouraged me to stop ignoring the warning signs. Soon afterward, I visited my doctor, expecting reassurance. Instead, she gently explained that I was still a virgin. My entire world collapsed in a single sentence. After more than a year of marriage, nothing had ever happened between my husband and me. That revelation forced me to notice everything I had ignored. Nathan avoided seeing me change clothes, guarded every phone call, and disappeared every Saturday to spend time with a coworker named Lucas. I followed him one afternoon and watched them together. The affection between them was impossible to ignore. Still, I wanted proof before destroying my marriage. A few days later, Nathan accidentally left his phone at home. My hands shook as I opened his messages. Every text confirmed my worst fear. He had been secretly involved with Lucas long before our wedding. The loving words, romantic plans, and intimate conversations were everything I had begged for but never received. In that moment, every unanswered question finally made sense. When I confronted him, Nathan broke down and admitted the truth. He had always been attracted to men, but believed marrying a woman would somehow change him. Instead, he had trapped both of us inside a painful lie. While I spent years believing I was unwanted, he was living a secret life with the person he truly loved. Hearing those words shattered my heart, but it also freed me from the guilt I had carried for so long. I asked him to leave that night. The divorce was painful, and rebuilding my confidence took years, but I slowly realized his choices were never a reflection of my worth. Therapy helped me understand that forgiveness was not about excusing his deception. It was about refusing to let bitterness control the rest of my life. Years later, I met Daniel, a kind and honest man who loved me without secrets or excuses. For the first time, I experienced what a real marriage should feel like. Looking back, I no longer see those years as wasted. They taught me that love without honesty is only an illusion. If this story teaches anything, it is this. Never ignore your instincts, never accept endless excuses, and never let someone else's hidden truth convince you that you are not enough. Sometimes the most painful discovery becomes the first step toward the life you truly deserve.